over here. Oh. Alright, we're just adjusting this camera here. Oh, we're looking good, we're looking good. I am just trying to get back on this internet. Alright, everybody.
Are we on or can I continue?
No, you cannot continue this story, girl. We are live and on the line. First caller, welcome to the show. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Tuesdays with Tricky, where we take your mind off of what's going on outside the closet and bring you in here for a full hour of fun, frolic, and
foolishness.
Wow. So we had a nice little break last week. I went on a lovely family vacation. We went to Moon Palace with Sean's family. And hi, Mar! And it was nice. You know, one thing that I must say is that Jamaica is so set up for, we have ideal beaches, we have wonderful people, we have, you know, so the hotel was beautiful, it was nicely decorated, the room was clean, the staff at Moon Palace, they were very nice. I preferred the staff there over at another hotel I stayed at. But the food, Lord God! And it's so funny because when Tracy went there, she said she had such a great experience and the food was great. And I mean, it had everything else that I would want to go back for, but I cannot go back to somewhere where the food was so unpalatable. Fitz, you would not be able to, Fitz, just no. Fitz, you couldn't go there. The food was, well, Fitz like all kind of foolishness, so maybe Fitz would stay there.
Stevie and Mommy looking nicely rested.
But I do just want to big up all of the staff at Moon Palace. I thought the staff was really nice. They make some wicked drinks, and you know they really went out of their way to ask if we were hungry. You know, went and got chicken and fries for the kids, which you didn't have to. So I just want to big up the staff at Moon Palace. Thought you guys were really great, and I know sometimes you work under some real pressure, but food is watered down for the Americans. I must say watered down for your dog then. So, but yeah, it's a little sad. We have so
while
much.
we're talking about food.
So while I'm saying food is terrible, you're going to come and give me food?
Yeah.
Hold on, just wait. We need a commercial break. All right, everybody, and now let's wash down that terrible food from Moon Palace with some lovely drink from Lady Bee. What are you sipping on?
I'm sipping on some spicy rose apple jackfruit margarita today.
And I am sipping on a strawberry passion mojito.
You know, jackfruit is one of those fruits that always get me. It's like, it tastes like fruit basket turnover. Jackfruit is the fruitiest fruit of all fruits. It tastes like a fruit salad.
I don't know, I'm so afraid to eat it because I feel like I'm going to smell a bad smell and then put something in my mouth and I'm going to be like, hey, it tastes bad.
No, it don't taste bad. It don't taste bad.
Sean wanted to buy some on the way back in from country, you know, and
I like it. It just tastes like fruit basket.
Fruit basket?
Like all fruit. All fruits ripe.
All fruits ripe, shake the bird tree. A great present for you and me.
I called Stevie's teacher. You know,
I had the worst Mexican food in Mexico. Oh, hi from India. Hi, India. Hi, Drew. Hello, everybody. Welcome.
India? My India?
No, India. The country. The country of India. Just learned that Lady Bee Daddy make the hot suits. You never know. Big up Dexter. Good body, Dexter. And if you have a body, whether it be large, small, in between, not so good, really good, he can sort you out in a suit. When I had my family pictures last Christmas, Levi and Sean went fitted for a suit. And let me tell you, a fitted suit on a guy makes such a difference.
Yeah.
It makes a big difference.
Yeah.
So you can, hi from Cayman. Yo, Cayman turn up this weekend, you know.
We were just...
Alright, but we are going to turn up and turn over Cayman July 1st. So don't think Sean I go shell Cayman. No. Him I go conk it. And then when we come now, we are going to shell it. We are going to shell it. So Sean, you can conk Cayman, but when Trace and I come, we are going to shell it. Sean going with Patrice. You want to write her a letter?
Lord, is he really?
Yes. Patrice is performing this weekend over in Cayman on Saturday. Renegade Mass. You can check them out for details. RenegadeMass.com, and you can get out some information on the show. I'm all excited for the show this weekend, and I'm not even going. I want to go. Yes. Busta Rhymes, Sean Paul, Patrice Roberts. What the little girl name?
Nyla Blackman.
She Skinny. Look here, I hope Renegade Mass save some of these artists for when me and Tracy come, you know. You can't just use everything for the conch soap. We need some for the shell, you know? Alright. She reading.
Oh, you're finished?
Mm-hmm.
You're finished?
Oh, you didn't want me to finish?
I mean, no, you can continue. Sorry, I was just looking at my Ocho organic candy, the box that was gifted to us. So Ocho organic candy is a new chocolate bar that has been brought into Jamaica on the market now. Yeah. So I've been seeing it in the aisles and stores and stuff, but I wasn't sure because Ocho means 8 in Spanish, so I wasn't sure what it was.
Oh, Gabrielle knows what we're talking about. She says she's had it before.
Yeah. So they gave us a box of the Ocho candies for us to try.
I want to try the peppermint.
It's chocolate covered things. So it's
chocolate covered things.
Yeah. So it's like chocolate peanut butter, chocolate covered coconut, chocolate covered caramel, chocolate covered peppermint. So they come in big bars.
Also available in Guyana.
So it is actually a healthier, sustainable option, which is important to customers. Ocho chocolates are delicious, high quality, certified organic bars with natural ingredients that are better for you. It's scrumptious, it's surprising, it's organic. It's USDA certified, non-GMO, it's a vegan option, which is a coconut variant, non-toxic, no sewage, sludge, or irradiation.
I would hope not.
Man, Jesus, people are putting that into their foods. What you tried there?
This tastes like after 8. You know the after?
Jesus, you lie! No.
So I'm trying to taste.
Do you guys know what after 8 is? Because it's definitely tastes like after 8, and that is a flavor that is hard to replicate.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out like. So what make?
That's
so what is
one.
wrong with other chocolate? Why it's not organic? What
they didn't say it was anything wrong with other chocolates. Maybe other chocolates are like that too.
So what do they have in other chocolates that don't make it organic? I thought chocolate was
Jodi, when you're advertising something, you put all the good things. It doesn't matter if anybody else has that.
Because I'm trying to taste the organic or the. So I'm waiting for something like planty, and it's really good.
This is a coconut.
I don't like coconut. All right, girl. So I like it. So how do they sell it in the supermarket? Because we have minis on one side, and then the actual bars for bedtime. Right before you go to bed and you stuff in your face. I mean, if that's what you want to do.
This is nice. This is nice. It's a nice little what I like about the Ocho chocolate is the coconut to chocolate variation. There's a lot more chocolate to coconut. So I'm getting hints of coconut instead of like blasts. Which coconut can be very overwhelming
yeah, I think that's why I don't like it.
But this is with a dark chocolate, so that's actually really nice as opposed to a milk chocolate. I'm finding the flavors are complementing each other really nicely.
Trinidad has it. The cocoa plant is grown organically. Oh. Joe, is that a romper? Is making you appear as if you have spice body?
I tell her, say, her husband I got breed her tonight and I have romper.
And I have on some crazy shoes too.
That's really nice. I actually would buy that Ocho bar.
Yeah? You know, me too. You gonna leave these with me?
Where are these? Yeah, you can have them. Where are the Ocho bars made?
Oh, this is good.
So Ocho stands for organic chocolate. O for organic, Cho for chocolate. Where are they made? I'm not sure, you know, somebody's asking.
Hi, I am Danica. She says she hasn't been on one of these lives since the pandemic. Girl, we are still in the pandemic. We are having a chocolate pandemic.
Let me taste that one.
It's good.
Is it good?
It's really good. Why are we going back to regular chocolate? Organic will help to kill the calories.
No calories when you go organic.
No. It organic kill out the calories. It mixes with your spit and then.
Jamaica is the 4th market to launch and distribute Ocho chocolates in the region.
All that shoes for the closet. Yes, girl, we dress up for the closet because if my husband busts the door and he's like, babe, where's the car key? I can be like, excuse me? Car key, where do you want to look?
I'm not gonna look everywhere.
Somebody says, I think it's made in Trinidad. It's really good. This is a great option.
I don't think it's made in Trinidad.
They don't want to tell us where it's made. It's alright, keep your secret. We'll buy your chocolate. It tastes
It's a
good.
US based brand.
Mm.
Yes, so it's not made in Trinidad. It's a US based brand.
So we had the peppermint, that tastes good. The
So
peanut
we're
butter.
the fourth to launch in the region, which means it's already launched in Trinidad and somewhere else. But anyway. So then we have the caramel and peanut.
Those, I didn't have the caramel. Let's bust the caramel.
They have caramel only.
Wait, hold on. They have caramel and peanut together.
Mm-hmm.
So when you've seen it in the stores, how do they sell it? The box? Or it's the bars?
When I see it, it's the bars. I've seen the bars, like I've seen the little Ocho bars in the store.
You really like the eye makeup today? I messed up my eye makeup bad. I was doing a little practice run for a wedding I have on the weekend. Like, look, I look like I have devil horns coming up out of my eye. But
I didn't like that.
yeah, I messed up my eyeshadow. But I did use 2 different concealers on each side. So I wanted to know if you see a difference and which one you like better.
That one looks lighter.
It is. It's a lot lighter.
Mm-hmm. Which one I like?
I think I like this one. It's a little bit more natural. Resealable bag or singles. It's the singles a little. We want reseal this for you eat the whole thing.
No, that's like when people say these are little bite size, and then this is the size of the chocolate that we got.
The caramel is good. I love when it sticks to your teeth.
The peanut butter is really good. It's a different flavor than the Reese's peanut butter cups. It's not as sweet. This is definitely an adult version of that, but the peanut butter inside of it is very silky. So it's not gritty like some other health brand peanut butter bars. It's still very, very silky. I like that. It's good.
Hi, Miss Davis. See you on Saturday. Where can I buy one of these?
They are available in all major supermarkets.
Whoa, they went balls to the wall. All? Okay. Okay, Ocho. Ocho, nueve andeas.
Yeah. You
Oh,
can
this is really-
Instagram them at Ocho Candy Caribbean.
Resealable bags for the minis, and if they're individually wrapped or singles for the big bars, don't try and reseal the chocolate. Just eat the whole thing.
Yeah, you're getting confusing.
Yeah. You don't want to reseal anything.
You're getting confusing.
You don't reseal.
No, you're doing way too much in
Yeah.
the daytime. Do you have kids? No.
Yeah. Because especially if you have kids, you're like,
You would definitely be
you have
resealing.
to eat them as like and get rid of the evidence as quickly as possible.
So there's definitely no resealing if you have kids.
Do you know many times I go to bathe and things, wrappers and stuff drop out of my clothes?
All the time. To the point that Stevie now keeps stuff in her clothes because she thinks it's normal.
That's what you do. Oh, wonderful. Alright, so thank you so much to Ocho Chocolate, guys. We definitely do suggest you trying this. The caramel and peanut butter right now is my favorite. I love the mix of the caramel and the peanut butter together. The caramel that they're using is amazing.
I'm gonna have to say that
Don't say coconut because I don't even want to try the coconut. I'm not a coconut person.
I've actually enjoyed all of them. I've enjoyed the coconut. I really enjoyed the peppermint. It depends
In
on
them, somebody just...
Oh, thank you. I think it's going to depend on like how I'm in the mood for, because sometimes you're in the mood for like an after 8 because it's after 8. You know, sometimes you want a peanut butter. I have enjoyed every one of them though that I've tried.
Try the caramel. I would definitely try any salted caramel. No, but really try
I
the
just
caramel
put a
and
little
peanut
salt
butter.
on
Yeah,
top
just
of it.
you know, like a pepper if
Dip
you
it
want.
in your Himalayan.
There you go. There you go. Nice and easy. Wow, what a problem solver you are. So anyway, before we continue any further, right? My niece bought her party to put up. So Tracy was like, you know, she's turning 2 and I'm just going to do, you know, some loot bags at the school because, you know, I can't afford every year to do something. And, you know, and the bar has been set so high and all these parents, blah, blah. So I was like, oh, you're not having a party for my niece? Okay, shitty mom, we're going to have a poo-poo party. All the kids, all they do all day is talk about doo-doo. Everything is doo-doo, 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 right? And then also, Stevie's always constipated.
I know, poor thing.
She's always holding her little bottom. So I was like, I want to have a poo party.
Yeah.
So it was so, I thought the theme was so cool. Like my shirt said, this auntie is the, and it had the poop or the shit, so it meant this auntie is the shit.
Yeah.
I thought it was so cool. Stevie knew the party was for her.
Oh, she sure did.
She had, she never napped, nothing. She had a ball. And it was nothing big or overdone. She had a couple friends from her class. And it was really, really cool. And of course, in the night when I was packing up, guess what I packed up? My camera with the SIM card on the tripod. Not one video was taken.
Somebody was asking me if they could go and watch your poo-poo party.
I feel so bad. I'm going to be demoted. I'm not an influencer anymore. I am just a picture taking girl. I'm not even a picture taking girl. I'm so horrible. Horrible. I've done many things and you'd never know. I didn't take a picture of them.
I know.
I'm horrible.
God bless Auntie Steph, because without Auntie Steph we would have nothing. Auntie Steph came and she sent 77 pictures to me. All fabulous. I mean, God bless Auntie Steph. But
Yes, the kids were so rowdy that day.
The kids were they were going crazy.
Yes, Alex, we need to fly out so we can get the content.
Yes.
And I can poop on you in the mornings.
Oh Lord, I miss Alex.
I know, I miss Alex too.
No, but the kids had a great time. So with the cousins and then her 3 little friends from class, there was about 10 of them here.
It felt like 90.
Yeah.
They were wilding out. Have you seen the footprints on my wall?
No.
Because Zen decided, when the kids climb up the wall with their hands on their feet, listen, I have a thing with my walls. So, but I cleaned out the playroom and I sanitized and disinfected all the toys. So this Sunday now, I'm going to use and go through the house and just wipe down the walls. I should have Zen
I know,
help
I called Jodi the next morning. I'm like, hey, Jo, what you doing? She's like, I'm disinfecting the entire playroom. I was like, oh, okay.
Throwing out all of the... everybody loves Chris says, would you ever have a meet and greet someday in the future? If you see me, come meet me and me greet you.
You know what? Everybody loves Chris. I thought that we should do that. And I've been trying to organize with somewhere to facilitate this meet and greet. So it is something that we are definitely open to and would like to further look into it. So
make sure there's food and chocolate.
Well, this is what we have to. This is what we're trying to procure.
You know, it'd be really wicked if there was a meet and greet and we had all of the products that we loved on the show, almost like an expo. You know, when you have all the little booths. And then we host it. So you'd be on one stage over on Exhibit A, I'd be by Exhibit Z.
You know what would be really useful? If we had a manager. So, because I have a full-time job and you have a full-time life. Like,
you mean I'm not your manager?
No, Jodi, because you don't do anything. I do everything. All you do is edit. You're the editor.
Right. Somebody's asking if having a baby is expensive. Yes.
You don't even know. You don't even know.
I'd love an expo. Me too.
Listen, if having a baby,
it would be so ton up.
Yeah.
We'd have to get we'd get TC because my booth, right, would have like dancing, like teaching me how to dance and stuff. So TC and Rebel would be there.
What are you talking about?
At the expo, the meet and greet.
Okay, sorry. You're having your own booth because I thought it was at Tuesdays with Tricky Expo.
But then I am on my stage, so I need to make sure my stage is exciting. So I'm on my stage dancing, you know.
I'll be working the expo.
Yeah.
Because
I'll be dancing the expo.
Okay.
We are a part of the rhythm nation. I don't know. I think it's a shoes. I think it's a shoes.
I don't think it's a rhythm nation outfit though.
No. I feel like more New York. Like, oh my god, I'm heading on the 6th. Like, oh my god. Like, oh. Did you see the traffic?
That's definitely a wine and go down there outfit.
Oh, okay. Afraid to see boss. Alright guys, so coming up, if you are watching right now, well, not right now, but after the editor's edited, if you're watching on YouTube right now, you are going to be seeing the season 2 trailer in its entirety. It is so exciting. So here we go, guys, right to the trailer for season 2 of Road Ready. Tracy! Where is my man?
Road Ready Miami! That's what I'm talking about.
Hi guys, and we are back for season 2. We're here in the beautiful, beautiful city of Miami.
And apparently the house is the most haunted house in Broward County.
I heard there's a ghost inside of here.
The ghosts look good though.
We would like you guys to make up a soca song.
Hey, ladies, hey, time for the fun. What are the girls? Why
somebody soul last night. I think it was Stevie. When I say I stole his soul,
I think that's why you created this challenge, so that you guys have just a little more respect before you go and say, I don't understand why this happened.
we pull up to Lil Haiti. Like, that right there, I will always have respect for road radio. A lot of other Caribbean cultures, you know, sometimes they have beef with us, especially, you know, the Jamaicans. I think I was talking to Marissa, and she was like, growing up, she was told to don't ever eat Haitian food. And I'm like, what? Why?
I'm furious. I'm fuming right now. Like, you don't even understand.
I do.
I will not stay here.
I go drink no time to find my business. No, drink
But my time has been made even better now because my sister came yesterday. All right, so Tracy and I, we are here tonight for one of the more cultural events.
I'm so glad that we're here at Panorama actually, because Pan is one of my favorite things. Watching the steel pan band, hearing that music, it really does bring some sort of tense Caribbean to my toes. I'm feeling the vibe.
When you see the pan, ting 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 ting, I got goosebumps.
Yeah, I do.
Some say a boogie rocks.
I'm so excited to be here. I'm Tracy.
Where's my man, Tracy? I understand. Where's my man?
All the drama does not have to be between me cheating on Marissa, or Marissa cheating on me, or like us like being with somebody. Like, it doesn't have to be around like we're loyal to each other. That's not gonna happen.
I don't know if KJ is holding back when she's there versus when she's not there. And I know she will see this, and I know you will see this. I'm gonna talk to Carter. I know you will see this, and I'm telling you, if you ever decide to be bad, it could be our secret.
I go drink water, I my business. Come here, drink water, I my business. I drink water, I my business. Let me out. Drink water, I my business. Let me out.
Yeah, carnival time, liver has no mercy. No mercy for my liver.
Boy, then go again. Classic Frisco bar. Yeah, let's start.
So it is Juve morning.
Yes, girl, I'm going and inside, you know. Whoops. Me not dash with child, you know. Tell your man him have to take
You get all dirty, and then when it rains at Juve, you're like, oh my God, blessings.
Shout out to Genix again for like thinking about male costumes, like just not it being shorts and a freaking a little chest piece or something like that. Like,
And get ready for all the wildness that's about to come.
Look at the sun now raising up, and the crowd now waking up. The King Kong truck full up on the vibe, and nothing can break it up. The girl never wine and stop. We have the drinks them in my cup. Boom, we're gonna party all night. We're ready for the road. Yo, unroll my smart thing. The King truck up ahead. Yeah, we ready, we're ready. Yeah, we ready, we're ready. Yeah, we ready, we're ready. Unroll the mass with the King Kong truck. Ready.
What did you say?
I understand.
I understand.
I understand.
How does those two sentences make any sense?
Listen, I'm not even going to ruin what happened, but that was wild. Like,
it was very, like, honestly, very wild. There was a lot. There was a lot going on. So make sure you check out season 2 of Road Ready. And it's aired. Look at my goosebumps again. Ooh,
I know.
I'm emotional today. It's
I'm
second time
super
with the goosebumps.
excited.
So that's on June 19th, and you can catch Road Ready over on Island TV. And for Island TV, you just go onto their website, sign up for an account, and then you can watch. It also airs on Flow One, Tempo, and Island TV. All right, so, but from that trailer alone, you know, Sam, excitement.
It was very exciting, not going to lie.
But I love how you just snuck in. Like, I feel like you should have been at Media Day too.
Well, I remember I was supposed to come to media day, but then remember I couldn't because I had to fly out. So remember I was late for Jamaica Carnival, remember?
No. I'm talking for season 2 is Miami.
Oh, I thought you meant for Jamaica Carnival. Right.
I'll never forget that day.
Trust me.
Well, season 2. So it does take a little while because editing. Imagine how much footage we have. We have.
It's a whole heap of footage because I had to go through all of
and it's
the
one
parties.
editor.
Yeah, all of the
editor.
parties and all of the things and
I
I agree with
storyline. It takes a while, but we're working within our budget, and the one editor knows us all so well. So to put together the storylines for each character and stuff, it does take a little while.
Yeah, you know which season took long to come out to, and it really annoyed me was you. You. So now I understand why you always take so long to come up with their seasons. It's a lot of work that goes behind it.
And big up to Chada. She is our Emmy award winning producer and editor. So you know that your editing is top notch. Wait. Oh, it's just a wind. I thought it was my husband coming to check on me in my.
Him I go check you in another outfits. Did you show everybody what you're dealing with?
No.
Okay.
I showed the shoes. I don't need to show it anymore.
Okay then. So you know what's happening in that outfit then.
Yes. Stevie's birthday party was epic. That was some good poop.
It was.
Thank you. I thought it was really cute. And you know what? It's so funny because there wasn't a lot of poop related things on Amazon. Anything on Amazon that was poop related, I bought. And to me, that wasn't a lot. Like, I don't think that was a lot at all. So,
yeah.
I'm just glad she had a really good time.
Yeah.
And I think even last night I offered everybody because we have some cake left over. So it's like, Sean, you want some poo cake? Levi, some poo cake? And Sean was like, what? Because he was away. He was in Sardinia. And he's like, what? And I was like, oh, Stevie's theme was Stevie Poo is 2. And he goes, okay. And he had Mommy Poo, Daddy Poo, and the Poo that's 2.
Yeah. And Auntie Poos.
Auntie Poos, yes.
Yeah.
So also with Road Ready, guys, launched already is Road Ready University. So what Road Ready U is, you can check out the Instagram page. It's kind of like where, the younger generation of college students, them is very exciting. Just to kind of link the college younger students to their Caribbean heritage, to carnivals. We want to keep everybody in the loop with what is happening. In most of these major college cities, you do have a carnival. So we want to connect you to your Caribbean heritage. And also, this will help to give us content as well, because these young kids,
they're wild.
They're wild. I don't know what you're doing.
They wild. They're wildin'.
Yeah, so we'll have our roommates maybe hosting, the college students, coming and hosting something for you as well.
Somebody says, Tracy, I saw you at Fontana today. You are so pretty. Oh my gosh, well, thank you.
Somebody said, oh, Jodi, I saw you yesterday and the day before and the day before. Oh my, thank you.
I'm glad you saw me when I was going to Fontana. If you saw me this morning, you would have been like, ha! I had to go and do a client before I came here, and I had to apologize to my client. I think okay, but I mean the outfit is what I think you need to turn around. Okay.
How those girls do it? I was watching Rebel last night. Hold on, how Rebel do it?
Okay. I don't think you need to do anything except walk, because it just okay.
Rebel was doing something. Hold on, what she do?
Okay, whoa.
It claps! Okay, that's enough.
Woo! Alright.
Rebel was showing me some moves last night, and I was watching it, and I was like, oh my gosh, if I'm watching this and enjoying, I'm a lesbian. I was here clapping the phone, I was like, yeah, Rebel! Okay.
I think it's easy to,
giving Ice Spice vibes.
Right?
She cool.
I'm not gonna lie, I was scrolling through my Instagram and I saw a stripper doing her job the other night, and I was pretty.
You're impressed?
I was very impressed.
It's the ones that do those things on the pole, like their core strength is just amazing.
But I'm not gonna lie, I was turned on. Like I'm not gonna lie, I can see why the guys like that.
Yeah?
It was entertaining, it was acrobatic, it was sexy.
Yeah.
She was pretty, she had her little cute outfit on.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
It was an all-round entertainment.
It definitely was. The money was flying. It was nice. It was nice.
Yeah. Yeah. But I do appreciate strippers for their entertainment value. I do like that.
No, but I mean, like, what they can do with their...
Well, some of them. I don't like a lazy stripper. I like the strippers.
No. We're talking about the aerial
like,
artist strippers.
Right.
Yeah.
And the ones that have, like, they know they're good. So they hire, like, a little guy to be like, yo, I'm not picking up my own money.
I love that. I love that.
I used to think, imagine you just finish your set and you're there in your
no,
and you just
and I like when they do something like this, like they finish
collecting the money, like,
and then they like look at their guy and they're like, like you know, like get out of that.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. I love that. That's like boss moves.
Have you ever been to a strip club and the money's on the floor and you just try to catch some with your foot, like?
I definitely have. I'm not gonna lie.
And you take your sweaty foot out the shoe, catch $1 on your foot bottom, and then put your shoe back in.
I'm not gonna lie. Times have been hard.
I mean, $1 can't really do much, but you just
It's
feel
just
like you feel good. Like, you know, you're like, I got a percentage.
Yeah, but so I was actually reading an article the other day, right? And I do a lot of reading in the night times. You know, I read a lot.
You do?
Yeah, I do. I read a lot, and I read news. I read entertainment. I read a lot of things. Anyway, I was reading the other night, and this girl. It was one of those Dear Pastor kind of column things,
right?
Which I absolutely love. That is a treat for me to find some.
You remember when you lived in
pastors.
Spain? I would sometimes send you a care package, and I'd always send the Dear Pastor clippings.
Dude,
to include Dear Pastor, man.
So she was saying that her boyfriend, had. Pays for everything for her child and whatever, and the boyfriend, they broke up. So the boyfriend and her broke up, but they have a child together and whatever. And the child is now going to go and spend the summer with the boyfriend, and she's worried that when the child goes there to spend the summer with the boyfriend, that he's going to do a paternity test on the child, because if he does that, he will find out that the child is not his.
Right.
And she's worried about that because the boyfriend takes like very, very, very good care of the child. And so she was saying,
so it's not the boyfriend, he's a baby father.
He's a baby father.
So has she done a paternity?
She knows it's not his child. She knows it's not his child. So she
risky run when you have a jacket.
She said she was pregnant when they started dating. But then when she started showing and stuff, she just told him that it was his.
Okay.
So she gave him a jacket.
Not like a 3-month grace period while you're dating,
but
no sex?
No. So the mother, I know, right?
I think you have to make them like wait. Some of them dependent. You make them wait like a while, no?
Scott waited a long time. I don't think if I have slept with, I've only slept with
Bamsy
one
patrol
man.
in the house. What? You've only slept with one man?
That would be my husband, Scott. So I can't really speak of a lot of experiences.
Okay, cool.
Because,
Same. I mean, not with Scott, with my husband.
Oh, I was about to
No,
like,
girl.
Interesting.
Very interesting. Paternity fraud is just the highest level of deception, and it's so damaging for the child. True jam jams.
I don't know, like I feel like that's so
the father has a right
messed up.
to do
and so many levels. Like she could have been like, I just think it's so dishonest of her. If that is the level of dishonesty that you are willing to stoop to, like nothing is beneath you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that is the lowest form of
because you're lying to so many people, and most of all you're lying to your child.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then there's a guy out there, a man out there, one of your exes, who thinks they're scot-free, don't have to do anything, don't have to, and they're responsible for a whole human being that they don't even know about, that they're missing out on this child's life. Their family is missing out on knowing this child. Like, it's horrible.
And I think it's, boy,
I thought you were gonna cry. I was like, no, girl.
No. I think this is such like a great conversation because, when you and somebody are sleeping together, right? So, okay, for instance, this is a story, so when people are writing in the comments, we can talk about names, right? So, Tom and Jane are sleeping together, right? And then Jane gets pregnant. So Jane now goes to Tom and is like, Tom, I'm pregnant. And Tom says to Jane, well, I don't want a baby. If you want to have this baby, you're on your own. Is that okay? Because you were surely enjoying the sex, Tom. So now that this has happened, you clearly haven't protected yourself enough. Why was all of the protection methods lay down on Jane? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But now Jane is going to have the full responsibility of the child because her beliefs are against abortion, and that is something that you cannot argue with somebody. You cannot argue whether they are for or against abortion. That is a whole different topic. We're not going in there, right? So Jane wants to have the child, and I think that that's so crappy of Tom to be like, well, if you want to have this child, you're on your own. No.
But then even worse, even if he's like, boy, okay, Milgia thing, what most courts, what most people get for child support is absolutely rubbish. We use that to paint our nails once a week. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah. So I mean, and in saying that, like, how is that fair to Jane? No, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's totally, it's a lot to raise a child as a single parent. And even if the tables were turned and, you know, everything was fine at first, and then all of a sudden in the relationship, Jane runs away. You know, like, you leave the child alone with Tom. Being a single parent is a lot. Trust me, I have a husband, and let me tell you something, like, I would not want to raise a child on my own. And it does not matter how much help you get from your sister, your mother, your father, or anybody else. If you, the most important thing that is that a child has two parents, and it takes two people to come together to make a child. And I think it is so important that the child has both people there to help out, and both people are present in that child's life, you know. Like,
I think people should plan and ensure that both parties want a child together, you know. And I think that, guys, I think even Tracy, like what you're saying, this is all great in an ideal world, but I remember, and you should remember this too, so even before we had children, you know, people would look at Sean and they'd be like, you're not getting a child yet. And it's like, somebody who is asking has like 4 children out of wedlock, you know, different baby mothers, and I'm speaking about one person in particular, different baby mothers, and, you know, they're not able to be responsible for all these children. But you're looking at Sean and say, you not get a youth yet? It's like, well, they're not at aisle 7 at the supermarket. Yeah. You know, and I think the approach in general to child rearing is not really taken very seriously, and this is why we look at marriage as this sanctity that will protect the child. No, which was very important for us to be married in our beliefs, because also too we took child rearing very seriously, and what our goals were for the children, what we wanted as the child's life to look like, and how we would get there. And one of the ways is that both parents are responsible. How do you keep both parents responsible and accountable? And the only way that we could was marriage. You know what I mean? No, I'm not saying that you can't be responsible and accountable outside of marriage. But we said this was the easiest way that we see right now that is fitting, that we keep the family together, right? And I've seen multiple people have healthy relationships, healthy partnerships with people, well, clearly with people, that aren't married. Yeah. But I'm just talking to our beliefs, right, and our beliefs. But I definitely think that there's a conversation that needs to happen. But it's so crazy, because sometimes you're looking at people who can't even care for themselves, but yet they want to get a youth. Yeah, you know, and it's absolutely ridiculous. Where's screen go?
I wanted to see what was happening with the comments, what people were saying with regards to Tom. I think people should ensure and family plan. I don't know how family planning is important. Having a baby is not something you do just willy-nilly.
Preach.
Yeah. I mean, true. We know how sometimes life happens, but people need to be responsible.
Yeah. And I think that, you know, sometimes it's like we're going back to schools. We're going back to what we're learning in schools. And sometimes I don't think that trigonometry is the most... all of these things you learn in biology and what do you call it? Osmosis. I don't really think these things are all that important. We need to learn how to change a tire. We need to learn how to do our taxes. We need to learn what children, when you're in the economics class, why not talk about how economically unfriendly it is to have a child? Yeah, like real life situations. And I think that schools need to like inject this into what is JLP, what is PLP, what
somebody wrote your child is not your pension plan, and I really do think a lot of people look at it like that.
Yes.
But, you know, going back to raising children and the school system and stuff like that, so you know, it's so important also when you're choosing a school. I'm kind of going like all over the place with this conversation, but you know, this is what a conversation is, right? So it's so important when choosing So it's so important when choosing your school that you choose a school that aligns with your beliefs and values too. You know what I'm saying? You choose a school that aligns with your beliefs and values too, because I saw an Instagram reel where the teacher had called in the parent, and the teacher was like, oh, you know, we see that Johnny here, he's acting out, and all of a sudden Johnny doesn't want to do these type of things, and then the parent looked at the teacher and was like, well, Johnny doesn't behave that way at home. So what are you doing? As sending my child to school, it takes a village, and you are a part of that village that's helping to raise him. Johnny spends 8 hours a day here. What are you doing, teacher, to ensure about Johnny's well behavior? What are you doing? And teachers have like a huge responsibility in the life of your children. But goes back to the schooling system that you choose should go along with your beliefs, because that is something that is how you are backing up the raising of your children. You know, teachers should get paid more.
I think it was Sarah was saying, just because you don't use it doesn't mean others wouldn't. I totally agree. So I was saying, take trigonometry out of school or osmosis or whatever, but I'm saying what I was trying to say is we should be teaching
all-rounded life skills.
Right. So maybe there's something being taught in school that's really a secondary skill, but changing a tire, you know, you're going to want to buy a car, or, you know, as a man, you'd want to help out a young lady. As a woman stuck on the road, that was the first thing my mother taught me, how to change my car tire.
Basic plumbing.
Little things like that, you know what I mean? Your taxes. At some point in your life, everybody has to do taxes. And we were never taught how to do taxes in school. So I just think that it must be a more all-roundedness that could be taught.
Doing what's that thing called when you have to do it, like a budget?
Right, making a budget. Yes.
Making a budget.
How do you make a budget? How do you go about that? You know what I mean? We were taught about all of these things that I've never used, and as Sarah was saying, yet some people may use it. But I think we need a more all-rounded
curriculum.
Thank you. That's the word. Hold on. Thank you, Sarah, for your comment. Also, your child is not your parent. Sorry, I read that already. Looking back, I wish I'd waited until marriage for so many reasons. Also, can we please make who don't want children acceptable? Yes.
Don't even get me on that, because you know how I feel about making everybody feel okay with their own decisions.
Private school privilege, that though, they need whole reconstruction in the public school system. Correct, but it's every school, because even in private school there were things that I think I should have learned that I didn't. Just because I went to private school doesn't mean I don't need to know how to budget, or that I don't need to know. So when you have sex education, what they teach in Andrews for sex education was a joke. So you can teach sex education, but then talk about like family planning. That's doable. Like, don't tell us abstinence. I don't think you should be teaching abstinence in class, because half of the people you're teaching abstinence to are fucky down the place at the school bathroom.
Okay. Wow. School bathroom is
how to manage your finances. Yes, the same is important, but those subject level of importance should be given to those basic necessities that people need for everyday life. Big up Nandi. 100% important. Life skills are so important and should be taught at a young age. Holistic learning for children is the best way to teach children. So many people don't know how to do taxes, including me.
You know,
how is married life or relationship with an artist? How do you adjust? Teresa,
I think that's
our next episode, man.
Yeah. Anyway, and you know, I was talking to mommy this Sunday, and I was saying to mom that this whole entire PEP exam that we do in Jamaica, I was like, yo, I don't agree with it at all. I think it's such a high stress level that you put the kids under.
Because you have some children who are extremely stressed and they don't test well.
And it's 7 subjects that they sit. You are 10 and 11 years old. So 10, 11, 12 years old. That's the youngest
to the oldest.
Right. You sit PEP. and you're sitting 7 subjects. Most of these children go to extra lessons until what p.m. at night. And my mother was like, but you know, extra lessons, that is not I wouldn't be sending my child to extra lessons. And I'm like, Mom, that's because you had very smart children. You did not need to send them to extra lessons. What happens to those who needed extra? I was trying to big you up. We know you went to all the extras. We know you went to all the extras.
I guess Mommy just thought I was at a friend's house, but I was definitely with Auntie Jenny learning some math.
So what happened to the children that are slower learners? What happened to, they're not stupid. They're just slower learners. What happened to the children that, you know, every teacher teaches a certain way, but that physics teacher may not get through to me, so I need to go to a different physics teacher. So yes, I have to go to extra lessons. I'm not fool. I just need a different method.
Right.
So, you know, you spend your money on doing these extra lessons for the kids to do this PEP exam. That is the most stressful thing ever. I am a big girl in my big life, and I have never sat 7 subjects other than CXC and PEP. It is ridiculous. And at 12 years old, I should not be required to do such an extensive type of testing. Talk to me about that, people. What you thinking?
I agree with you. So Levi's school, they don't let the teachers teach extra lessons at the school because they believe that everything that you should have learned and everything within the curriculum should be taught during class time. And the teachers shouldn't offer extra lessons because they don't want any of the kids who can't afford or can't stay for the extra lessons to be at a disadvantage. So everything that you're supposed to learn is learned within the classroom for everybody who pays the school fee and is in the class. And I totally agree with that 100%. But you're right. Some teachers teach and they just can't. None of my teachers got through to me. All 204. None of them from K1 come right up. But I do think it's really like why are we testing the kids like
at such a young age? And then the way that they mark the PEP, that if you get a 95, you're going to your second choice school, like that's rough.
Yeah. So I don't know why every time Sarah comments, I think your profile picture is beautiful. In Europe, there is no pressure on the kids. Where me vex, me want like a pressure. Girl, pressure bust pipe. You don't want no pressure. Europe nice. Go drink some wine from the tap in Spain. I agree. I think the children are being burnt out. Children are not given the opportunity to be children. This to go outside and play. You don't need to be with Auntie Jenny learning about pi and trigonometry and all the things.
Cute boys were in Auntie Jenny's class and when I went there.
It was Auntie Jenny's son, my dear.
He was so young, Jodi, you perv.
He's cute now. He's still cute. Auntie Jenny's son.
Yes.
But I definitely was not checking him when he was under the table going vroom with the cars.
I was like, what the hell? Anyway, Auntie Jenny's son, he's so funny.
Rebecca Maria says, big up Auntie Jenny, she was a lifesaver. Hey, when he gets Auntie Jenny vex, you know, and he couldn't even call her Auntie Jenny. I never got to call her Auntie Jenny. She was Mrs. Enriquez to me. She's probably related to me. Maybe I could get.
But Auntie Jenny's son, the same one that was under the table with his cars, is no problem. Him save my life a party. I'm like, I'm very drunk. Can you drop me home? Hi, I cannot find my sister. I cannot buy your phone.
Oh yes, and I got the call. I have your sister. What do I do with her?
It's enough times him saved me. I always wanted, but I was like, you can help me out. Always, let me tell you something. It takes a village, even when you're an adult.
You need a village, yes. I will say though, guys, that 1 to 7 are the most important years for development. So we should learn pertinent things for sure. Pertinent, that's it. Pertinent things.
Things that are meaningful. From 1 to 7.
So we should learn pertinent things for sure.
Things that are meaningful.
Right.
I broke it down for you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you know, I think that this is a very... But, you know, I was having a conversation with somebody just yesterday, and they were saying that they are applying for new jobs because they're gonna apply for jobs in the government sector now because the government has made it so enticing to come and work for them with these salaries.
They're going to get paid enough. So hold on, not just the ministers, but other people in the government going.
Yeah.
Wow. Tax office workers need to be paid more so that they can smile a little bit.
Tax office workers definitely need a raise. Like 100%. Somebody please give the tax office workers a raise.
No wonder they're so miserable. Like I go in there and I'm just like, just sit down and relax yourself and get prepared to wait, because how frustrating must it be, whether you work in a tax office or anywhere else, and you're working and you're busting your ass 6 days a week. You have children at home, you have to go home, you have to take the bus home, you have to cook dinner, you have to do all these things, and at the end of the week or the fortnight or the whenever, you look at your paycheck and you don't even know how it's going to cover your expenses. I just don't think that the ministers need a raise. I think that Jamaicans need a raise.
Let me tell you something. I can't even agree.
We're not even going to talk about it, because I think it is absolutely ridiculous, and it is in poor taste of our Prime Minister to mention that at this point in time, where we are on the economic scale. It is in such poor taste. We are living on Animal Farm. That is what is happening.
Yeah.
And our dictatorship. Don't even get me started, right?
Nah.
Right? Because I remember when I tweeted right before the... Thank you.
So, Carnival in Cayman.
Oh Lord, that's going to be so exciting, eh?
Yeah,
July 1st, Tracy and I over in Cayman. Pandy Road. So I'm going to take a picture, and guys, don't feel any way if I tag Tananya. You can tag her too, because I want my 10 Tananya.
I would like to be on the scale, but
What she said? Because I'm a panty, my lose up. No, it was the panty she never liked, but I lost 1 point for the boots, and I think half a point for the panty. So don't worry.
Well, Tananya, I don't want you to load me up, but you can send me a one message. You can DM me
like, hey girl, you get a 9.5.
Yeah, I don't need no load up. Yeah. If it's anything less than
no, I'm on my diet. I have my I need to look and see if the chichi eat up my shoes bottom. My shoes. I have my tights. I have my hairstyle. Actually, guys, I'm now looking at hairstyle and makeup ideas. So we will be heading to. We haven't locked in the contract yet, but more than likely, Glam Hub is where it's at. Because Glam Hub always sort out everybody. So if you tag me in a really cool Carnival hairstyle that will suit the costume that you guys have voted for when we land in Cayman, I guess we'll go and pick up our costume and find out what we're wearing. Oh, nice. Stressing me out with this.
I really want a certain costume. I want a certain costume
too.
But I'm not going to mention it, but I really want this certain costume because I think I will look so nice in it, the color and everything. So I really want that costume, but I also have to figure out my hair. And, my makeup is easy. I just go to the makeup artist.
Send us in some makeup looks. I don't think I'm going to do dark on my eye. I think this year I did dark on my eye, and I have dark eyeballs. I think my eyes looked a little too dark.
I like to go kind of fairy whimsical with my Carnival day because it kind of goes more in with the sunshine, the lightness on the face. I feel that
I need to find an earring, but then it's like I'm gonna have to go there with 2 suitcases or 3 because suppose like I can see what the 3 top choices of costumes that everybody has been voting, right? So I'm going to need to pack a shoes for this costume. I don't know. I really hope it is one particular costume, so I'm just kind of.
Okay.
I'll go really bad. I'm like, Renegade Bass, please, this is not what I wanted.
Mr. Japan is here.
Mr. Japan, him did get the 10. Japan.
And Japan says you are a 10 in my book.
Oh, Drew, you know I love you.
I said, Drew, get a new hairstyle though. I'm rocking it.
Where you saw that?
Nice.
Where you saw that?
On his Instagram.
Oh, okay.
Drew clean and nice. Drew looking good.
What? White sneakers?
That's so 80s. Why don't you just put the little...
I feel like boots are way better than a white sneakers.
First of all, white sneakers are so 80s. Like I just feel like you need to go to the socks that kind of come down like the tights, you know?
But I kind of like... I saw it for Juve. Remember I wore the white sneakers and I pulled down the socks, the Bobby socks? Girl, you can't talk to me. My body was saying 1 for Juve. All the little... tight up, girt up something where
my body was saying 1 for Drew too.
Okay, cool. But you were in the bus sleeping, so you could have said 1, 2, 3, and 4.
I was so tired.
Tracy was standing up there. When I look over, Tracy's with our friend Sarah on the street. He's like, "Yo, is she okay?" And I'm like, "No, she's tired."
That was a really rough time for me.
You two look so identical today. Really? You can never go wrong with neutral boots. Who wrote that? Elevated Lifestyle by A. So I had on neutral boots and I lost a point from Tananya. So we will not be doing neutral boots in Cayman, okay? So please. No. We shall find, apparently it has to be a sneaker. And I noticed for the other girls that were getting the 10s that she was saying how them sneaker complement them costume. So I'm looking for a sneaker to complement my costume, but a sneaker that is already in the wardrobe because, you know, girl has to start to save up for her trips for the summer.
My sneakers not complementing my costume because I only have 2 sneakers. One is a purple and one is a neon green. So
sneakers are timeless, plus it's not limited to white. I agree. White can look good, you know, but I don't know. Maybe it depends on the costume. Military boots, fashionable ones, etc. Maybe, of course. Fashionable ones, of course. Maybe. You know, for the longest time, I could not figure out what OFC meant. I always thought it was people trying to write KFC, but it like juke on them keypad. And I'm like, people are so hungry all the time. How does KFC fit into this equation? Orange sneaker. I don't have an orange sneaker. Those colors you all wore to Trinidad Carnival was so nice. Yes, thank you.
Yes.
Where is Sean Paul? I don't know.
Where is he?
How come I'm supposed to know? Oh yes. He's probably in the studio. Carnival with Joe and Tricky vibes on the road. Yes, especially when I beat up the Hyundai.
Let me check on my...
Hyundai was bringing in some new cars to Jamaica and the man beat me. Well, who tell him for me? Yes, this is a big bumper girl. Come and set some pump on the hood of him car. Pump on him hood. What the girls are playing?
So
the man was so vexed. He said, "Man, you damaged my car."
So I went to go pick up...
It was a very nice car. Big up Hyundai.
I went to go and pick up the girls from school today, and as I was dropping Remy, so I was dropping Stevie home because I dropped Stevie home, and then obviously I come here with Remy. Remy says, "Auntie Tricky, can I stay by your house and have lunch?" I was like, "Okay, well, let me call your mommy and see if that's okay." "It's okay. Mommy's gonna say it's okay." So I was like, "Alright, cool." So I just checked the camera a while ago, and the 2 of them are sitting down.
So you went out and bought another chair?
No, I had 2 chairs.
Right.
I packed one up in the cupboard though because I can't manage it 2.
Oh.
So the second one that I had, I just took out of the cupboard. And then Stevie got a chair for
sending some jars when you come back. We're not going anywhere. We can't take the jars next week. Strictly Cookies. I've been dropping words on it to send some cookies like wow, and you just won't take the hint. So the flavor for next week that we are getting from Strictly Cookies, she's going to drop them out. So next week will be featuring Strictly Cookies. So everybody stay tuned for that, right? Well, come back. Come back from where? When you come back. Where are we going? Where are we going, Strictly Cookies? Need to come to Grenada for Carnival. Agreed.
When is Grenada Carnival? Because you know, Scott and I have not done a carnival all year this year. He didn't come to Trinidad. He didn't get to do Jamaica Carnival. He's not coming to Cayman Carnival. And so I want to do a carnival with Scott later on in the year. Maybe in like the September.
You're giving me indigestion.
Maybe October regions for October.
Excuse
Heroes
me?
Weekend if there's something around
Excuse me? Why would you be doing carnival with Scott and not me?
But I'm looking at you, so I'm planning for the 3 of us.
You know
to
that
go.
you gave me acid reflux, right?
We know what acid reflux causes. That's why Scott has not been able to jump with us. Hold that acid reflux down, okay?
Oh, August again. We're booked out for August.
So October, I need an October carnival.
So October carnival is Miami.
God, I want to do a Caribbean island.
True. Nothing not sweet like a Caribbean carnival.
But I would love to go see
Notting Hill. I've never done Notting Hill, but it just, I'm sorry, it just doesn't appeal to me.
I want to do a Caribbean island. Island. Like, you know, a nice, like Grenada, I want to go to Spice Island.
I want to go to St. Lucia. So, you know, St. Lucia has 2 days of carnival like Trinidad.
Really?
I would do a St. Lucia.
When is it?
I believe, no, that's Barbados is in August. I'm not sure.
St. Lucia is just so expensive to get to though, man.
I'm also a soca artist and I saw you posted my song, Nordy Glowman.
What's your song, Nordy?
I don't know. Hasid, yes, Tobago.
Listen.
You know Tobago is a new carnival on the map.
Yes.
And I believe we were talking about it after October. I believe it's in the beginning of the year. No, December. What? Oh, sorry, I'm playing with my...
But what carnival is in October? And when is
St. Kitts is in December. Ooh.
My birthday.
It's in December.
St. Kitts, we're putting that on the map. St. Kitts in December. Let's put that on the map. St. Lucia, where are you? When is your carnival? Maybe one of the islands will invite us to come down to play their carnivals.
Oh yeah, don't forget with influencers.
Yes. Maybe one of the islands will invite us to come down.
They would have to invite us with Alex because we are the influencers. That's apparently we are so important and so special. We don't know how to film anything. You must film us.
We don't do that. We just influence.
Yes, we just influence. We don't film. We don't film. What is the camera? We don't know. That's for
St. Lucia's in July. July is out for us.
Yeah. We'll be traveling. Yeah, we'll be traveling. So, okay. Alex, the camera lady. Yes, Alex, the camera lady. You can sleep right in between Tracy and I again. Get all of the morning poops. Poor Alex. All right, guys. So, we are wrapping up and you guys need to start a dating show.
I think we should be a good one. Yeah,
it would be a lot of fun, you know, but I think we'd add a lot of pressure. We'd add a lot of pressure. Like, just kiss her. Lick a tongue. Una boring, feel her up. Joy Tricky, let's do a carnival tour next year. Drew, I would love to do that. However, I have 3 reasons why I can't. Sean, Levi, Remy. Say want best carnival in Europe is the best. Say what you want. The best carnival in Europe is Notting Hill. I'm sure it is. I don't know. Maybe when I play Notting Hill, then it will change.
I think of that Julia Roberts movie when I think of Notting Hill. So me to think of Notting Hill and Carnival, it's like 2 different things. It's like, oh, let's go to Buckingham Palace to play Carnival. It's like,
but you know what it is too. I think when
have you seen the Dubai soca thing?
Hold on. Before we move to Dubai, we're still on the first.
You guys can't beg no islands for us to go feature them carnival and they will come show you.
Because we're not good influencers. We don't film anything.
But okay. So first of all, we are excellent influencers. I want to because when we go, we actually show the people and we don't just show our booties shaking and our titties and us being sexy. Like we give a one sexy picture and everybody knows that that's so totally not us. And then we give the live footage of like what's actually happening. That you know, like me. Like when you gave the live footage of me at in Jamaica, and you're like when babysitter arrives.
Oh yes.
When we gave the live footage from Trinidad when you had fallen down.
Yes. I fell.
You sure did, and we had to pick you up by hands and legs. So I think that we're different types of influencers where we do very fun stuff. You know, like
we're not influencers. We are actors.
Lifestyle players. We're lifestyle players. Yeah.
Book us, Jodi and Tricky, for your premium
lifestyle players.
Alright guys, and so for our first stop on our lifestyle players tour, we will be hitting up watch Goosebumps. K-Man on the Lifestyle Players Tour, July 1st. Lifestyle players, we are swim though, girl. We are swim. Alright, everybody, thank you so much for joining us today for, a little chit chat here from the Lifestyle Players. Cannot manage. Thank you guys so much for spending the hour with us, and we will see you next week when we have Strictly Cookies. What else? Camilla! Sean wants me to take him for lunch. Up to Camilla's kitchen.
Quite a few people have gone.
I think we're gonna go sometime this week. My husband wants to take me on a lunch.
Quite a few people have gone,
and they have not been disappointed. I can guarantee that.
Everybody comes back and they love it. It's highly recommended though.
When I did a drink and junk, because Lady Bee has come with the big bags. Lady Bee and her big bag then. Cheese on peas. So big up to Lady Bee. We'll definitely have Lady Bee and some Strictly Cookies next week.
Big up to Ocho chocolates.
Yes, guys, please, when you see a bar, grab a bar because it actually really tastes good.
Yeah. The peppermint one was very good too.
I was a little worried. I was like, but no.
I know now that I see, I saw it and I didn't know what it was, and it looks a little estrangé.
You know what? I don't like the packaging. I'm gonna be honest with you, Ocho. I don't like your packaging.
It looks. I thought it was kitty toys at first.
Yeah,
Ocho.
I don't like your packaging, but your product is good. So I think once people can get past and pick up the product and taste it, then they'll get past the very childish packaging. Because look at the colors, But your product is very, very good.
But now that you know about the ugly packaging and good stuff is inside,
we just keep going down the rabbit hole of the packaging. So once you get past the packaging, the product is good. Alright, guys. Packaging looks a little like choco tours. Yeah, you're right.
Yes, Well, Chocolate Tours was a good time.
Well, you know. All right, everybody, thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you next week, Tuesday, for another episode of Tuesdays with Tricky. I'm going to try and upload this video really, really quickly.
And you
say
guys, get onto the other tourism boards and tell them say you want Jodi and Tracy lifestyle players.
We want the lifestyle players to come to your carnival. Wait, let me write. I'm going to forget what I am. L-I-L-S-T-Y-L players. Yeah. No, A-E-R-S. Okay.
Yeah, okay. We're good,
right.
we're good.
I mean, all right. All right, guys, thank you so much, and we will see you next week. And check us out on YouTube, where I drop in the season 2 trailer, because season 2 will be premiering on June 19th.
You don't want to miss it.
Check out the premiere. It is awesome. Bye, guys. See you next week. Oh, like and subscribe. Thanks, Drew. Like and subscribe.